Okay, hi there. Little cough, excuse me. Just going to do a quick read for the collective at the moment because there's quite a lot going on. So I'm just going to go through a few of the cards that have come up. So as you know, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I read in terms of states, archetypal states that the cards represent, which are called stations. They each represent something. Something challenging, something good, etc., etc. And I read them in relation to you either moving towards something or away from something, as in you want to bring something into your life or develop something, or there's something that it no longer serves you and you want to move on from that. Other people read a completely different way, and that's fine, and it's all good, They can be read on a very esoteric level as well, but I'm using them in this way. So, but this is the general collective as well. So the first card that comes up is I'll have to peek over there, let's see if you can see that. Oh yeah, now there we are. There is the devil himself at the center at the moment. There's a huge amount of negative energy, stressful energy, fearful energy, conflict, all of those kind of things that represents. Chaining people, holding people. The fundamental of this, though, is to know and to move on from it. To see it and to walk away from it. To identify it and to deal with it. That's that kind of thing. It's come up for stuff to be dealt with. So it's not necessarily fundamentally a there forever kind of pathological thing, but it's just that's what's going on at the moment, clearly, and there is an awful lot going on. Now, oh yeah, there she is, covered by the Queen of Swords, though. She's travelled through all of the stations and she's learnt right the way up to the Queen. So she's done all the hard work and the lessons and the growing and the developing. So she has total sovereign capacity of thought. She's sitting on her throne with her sword. There's be an element of speed, air, cutting through, defending, etc., etc. So she's covering the devil, which means really right now to have just sit in very sovereign kind of capacity around what your thoughts are on things. They're yours, and defend them if you have to, and sit with them, and they are yours, and just use that power, that internal power of the Queen of Swords, which is lovely. Next we have the Sun card. So this is a major arcana. It's really beautiful. Now this reading is at the beginning of August. We've kind of turned the corner into August. The sun, the beautiful boy on the white horse, the joy, the gift, all that's so beautiful, the bounty, and to a certain degree, the playfulness, joyfulness, very, very special, auspicious, extra special from the above. It is August, and it is the time of that high sun beating down, apparently. Anyway, leave that at that. It's a gorgeous card. It's very positive. It's, the mind is in a good state, really. The conscious mind is in a good state if one is driving things well. Then we have, in the subconscious, we have the Two of Cups. Okie dokie. I think that came up reversed, so extra emphasis on that. No, it didn't. It was that one. The choice, the Two Cups. So you started out on something with the Ace, and you're moving into the next phase of whatever it is that you want or to move away from. It's the state. It's a very emotional state, emotional equilibrium, balancing the male and the female, and in so many classical kind of readings it is meant to intimate love, but at the end of the day, love is love for oneself. The balance, the 2 cups, it's the beginning of like a creative process as well. Equilibrium, emotional equilibrium. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, I think it's lovely. Anyway, what was in and moving out, the Page of Cups. There he is. He came in reverse, definitely. He's been coming up an awful lot lately. Yeah, interesting. Especially the last 3 weeks. In reverse means extra emphasis on that, okay? But that was in, it's on its way out. So the Cups has gone up to the beginning of the royal house. It's youthful, it's young, it's emotional capacity. It has travelled through all the stations. It's there. It's arrived at the royal house, but it's just still finding its feet a little bit. It's good. So a lot of what's going on is, in some ways, can be bringing people to a more greater understanding of themselves. Next here, coming in, and here is so we have the Knight of Cups. So we've moved from the Page to the Knight. I think he was reversed as well. Extra emphasis on these 2. Thus, so the Page goes to the Knight, where it's okay. It's galvanizing the speed, the action, the moving forward. Huge capacity. Into the royal house, on a mission, on a quest. Active, emotionally dynamic, really lovely, like the Knight, very good state, but a lot of movement. So, this, I suppose, is if one keeps one's sovereign queen above a lot of the negativity of the moment, then there's the blessings of the sun, the peace of the 2 cups, the young Page. Now the Knight is off. Okay, so then coming up for the so this is what I call this the big self, the self. Ace of Pentacles, just gorgeous, new, brand new, new start, new beginning, blessing, absolute divine blessing from above. Beautiful card, the hand, the Ace, the Pentacles, yes, coins, gold coins, all that, but it's more than that. That's a sense of personal kind of abundance and emotional wealth as well. But it's very auspicious, it's very well aspected, it's like it's a good time, you're in a good place, you're going to get some extra help, or your subconscious is quite aligned, so you'll be in a good space at this time to move forward or move away from something. Really, really nice. Been coming up so much as of late. Yeah, there we have Major Arcana, Temperance, beautiful. The 2 cups again. So we had the 2 cups here, and there she is, heaven and earth. The blessing of the 2, the mixing between the 2 cups, the feet in the water, on the land, wings into the heaven. A good phase of this in the environment of kind of having a slightly pure time, refining things down into a slightly purer state, so not being dragged here, dragged there, very kind of purely, divinely focused, connecting above and below, and the mixing and melding of opposites and all that. And extra auspicious help from the divine at this time in the environment. especially, and it's really lovely. So we've got the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Major Arcana of the Sun, yes, the Pentacles, but right now it's just emotional balancing and a little bit of purity isn't the right word, but keeping things on a bit of a different, slightly purer terrain or trajectory or something. Then we have the Star. It has been coming up a lot very, very recently. She was in she was in reverse, extra emphasis on that. The two jugs, pouring a jug of water on the land and a jug of water into the water, nearly like the Temperance with the two cups. The two cups are now excuse me, being activated, being dynamic, connecting, working, using the power of the Star, the blessing of the Star, the manifestation of the Star, the magic of the Star. The cups have been sorted, the pouring of the magical, auspicious, higher realm stuff connected in with here on this plane. So it's nearly like a magical actualization of nearly like the Two of Cups, but the celestial blessing as well. And then we're out here, the last one is the Ten of Wands. Again, really coming up a lot. So, Ten of Wands has travelled up through all of the stations and reached 10. All the hard work, all the lessons, gathered up all of the wands. It wasn't easy, be damn sure. And but, you know, the wands are gathered. And now, whatever the use for the wands are can begin. Whether it's building, defending, magical wands, whatever it is, they've been gathered up and managed to hang on to them and develop them and harvest them throughout all the different stations. So it's really, really good. It's a 10. You have them, you have it. And people read wands in a different way. To me, it's quite kind of practical, earthy, spiritually, because it's wood, trees, staffs, wands, structure, defense. It's so many things, but it's a very practical, spiritual, competent, gathered up, achieved state in my mind. It all reads very, very well at the moment, considering what's going on. But considering what's going on, people are really moving into a more refining state with regard with all of these cups and the water and the temperance, the star and the jugs of water, the temperance and the two cups, the two of cups, the gathering up, very auspicious, the Ace of Pentacles and the Major Arcana, the Sun. The Queen of Swords covering the Devil, this very negative influence at the moment, is, I think, creating a structure for the continuance of all this emotional development and practical development and spiritual development, to end up with people moving towards their sovereign capacity and sovereign wherewithal as well. Okay, so listen, I hope that helped. I'm not going to clarify any. I don't really feel the need to clarify any of them. I think they're lovely. I think it's if people are sticking with their heart and the spirit and all the good stuff, I think, you know, they'll get through this phase and continue on into the, you know, the future. Okay, listen, take care, and I'll see you again. Bye.